Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Robin. Very nice to see you here. Good evening, Rohini, Akash, Tushar. Hello, Prisha and Arisha. Long time. Did you girls miss me? Hi, Sudhir. How's Anita? Hi, Forum. Hi, Harsha. Hello, Ela. Hello, Mr. Khanna. Good evening. How sweet, Prisha and Arisha. Even I missed you very much. Hi, Kajal. Hope you're well. Hello, Mr. Hasmukh. Nice to see you here. So, I have been told this is the 13th episode of the live talks, and this time I thought I'll get one of my colleagues on, someone who you all know very well, I'm sure, if you have used our services at Antara Spa and also interacted with him whenever you're at the club. He has joined us here, Ronak, but I'll get him in a little later once everybody is in. Has anybody been ordering from the club, the food from the club, the new menu? If you have, I need a thumbs up. And if you haven't as yet, then you need to. Hi Kanchan, nice to see you here. Gaurav Sharma. Good evening, Ruchita. Beena. So, I had a nice relaxing Sunday whilst my colleague Samir took over this time. And I believe he spoke very nicely and his guest spoke very well on wines. Did any of you see it? Hi, Siddhi. You have to cheer. Hi, Ruchita. So it's 5:03. I'll wait until 5:05 and then we can start. Hello to your mom, Kanak. We'll wait for some more people to join us. Hello, Saloni. Good evening, Nitish. Nice to see you here. In the meanwhile, I want to tell all of you here who are our members and who are probably also Ronak's followers and who know and have interacted with Ronak on wellness that at the club we have a lovely spa called the Antara Spa, and we also have very good wellness treatments, and Ronak has been spearheading that and that department for a very, very long time. So that's really a big asset to us. Of course, the club is closed at the moment, and so is Antara. But we thought, why not share some knowledge from Ronak, because he's so knowledgeable on these aspects. In the meanwhile, our food delivery is open at the club. Our kitchens are working. Our executive chef is working. No matter where you are now geographically within Mumbai, food can be delivered to you either through our own chap if you could ring the club, or through Swiggy, Zomato and Squidzy. And we have a brilliant menu now. We have a menu for the kids as well, where they can cook themselves, easy ingredients put together, and some combo meals as well. So you must check out the menu on our app or on our website. All right. So I think I should get to Ronak in, because I think he's waiting very patiently. Ronak, ready to be here? Yes, Miss Banerjee, what was that fire all about? Yes, and if you love our bakery items, the breads and our cakes and our patisserie, that's available too. Hey, Ronak. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, Sarina. Very good evening. Very good evening. How are you?
You're looking nice and jolly as ever.
Yeah.
I always say that about your personality. Very jolly personality.
It's the smile is contagious. You know that. So when I smile, I want everybody to smile.
So I wonder whose smile is contagious here, yours or mine? Don't answer that. Yeah. So
Hmm.
we'll wait for some more time. You know, one of your
Sure.
very ardent customers, my 80-year-old mom, says hi to you.
Oh, she's a regular. She's a regular to
Yeah.
Antara nowadays.
Yes.
I hope she's good.
Sorry, I didn't get
I
that.
hope she's good. I hope she's good now.
Yeah, she's getting better. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, Ronak, what have you
So
been up to? Have you been reading up on all the wellness trends and all the Indian therapies and whatever that's happening? Oh, that's new?
yeah,
What's new?
see, yeah, the trend right now is going on with all the herbal remedies. A lot of books which I already am having it because my dad is also into wellness and treating
Yes,
patients for a long time. Yeah,
you had
so
mentioned it.
we do have lot of theory. We do have lot of techniques during this pandemic situations how to go ahead with it, and the Western zone also like Western countries are also following the same trend of Indian culture, going ahead with turmeric powders, with neem leaves, with lot of
Hmm.
herbal remedies. And
Hmm.
so, yes, so from last more than 1.5 month, I do have lot of theory. I do have lot of books to go ahead with it, which has been kept from my dad, and it's helping me now at this
Right.
point.
Right. That's good. So, is it a trend to go the herbal way, naturopathy?
Yes, Sarina, as it all see right now, going ahead with a natural way and naturopathy, uh, it's an ancient technology, it's an ancient civilization and ancient modern things what we are coming up with, and it doesn't harm anybody. It
Yeah.
doesn't have any side effect.
Yeah.
That's the main point. Because I'm not against any allopathy or I'm not against because that what you have to take, you have to take it. We cannot go against that.
Yeah.
But this can be a first aid kind of thing. It can be a basic thing which can be available at your home and you can easily take it without having any problems.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that one should have some basic knowledge about some herbal remedies or some treatments which they can do it by themselves and it can ease out in a first aid situation.
Yeah, I know there are so many times when I've had a headache or a migraine or a little ache and pain where you have always suggested that I go the natural way or try a natural remedy rather than take medicines and allopathy and that form of medication, which has benefited me a lot. It builds your immunity as well. Yeah, Mr. Bhushan Khanna
Right.
present. He's saying present, Miss,
Wow.
and good evening, Ronak. Okay, shall we start, Ronak, if you're ready? And I think we've got enough people here now. So we have
Great.
about 35 people watching us at the moment. So I think we should start. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Sure, sure.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you'll miss me on Sunday because I missed all of you. I am pleased to welcome Ronak Jani today, our Antara Spa Manager and my colleague. He's also a Grand Reiki Master, if y'all didn't know that. Most of you would have interacted with him, and when I see him, I immediately think of a relaxing spa treatment or my favorite, which is Reiki. So it helps to perk me up. I mean, I usually am quite perked, but it just helps to perk me up more. So we're going to talk about that a bit later. But let's start without much ado. Ronak is very happy to take some questions at the end. So if once we finish our conversation, I will say go and then you guys can type the questions. Because if you typed it earlier, we would not be able to read it. Okay. Hi, Reena. Good evening. So, Ronak, could you please tell us about the 7 chakras that you talk about that makes up our being, and how do they affect us emotionally, physically, and mentally?
Yeah, so before 7 chakras, I would just let you know what chakras are,
Right.
and then we can go ahead with it. So,
Sure.
chakras are basically the energy centers. They are the energy centers of our body, and
Right.
they are connected to our endocrine glands. So, this gland secretes juices, or you can say secretes the hormones, which are helpful for your mental, physical, and emotional level to be balanced.
I see.
Right.
Okay.
And this chakras nowadays, due to new technology and new advanced camera which are coming up, that is known as Kerlin cameras, you can see the chakras and
I.
auras also. So you can see so you can see the shape, you can see the colors of the chakras. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
one more addition which has come up. Yeah. So it's not an imaginary thing where people are just saying about it. But yes, it's been proved by scientifically that you can see the chakras, you can see the shape of the chakras and the colors also.
Oh, wow. So, what are these 7 chakras?
So in all, human being have 114 chakras.
Oh, okay.
114. Yes, yes. But this 7 chakras are mainly connected with your spine.
Okay.
And that's why they are utmost important. If we deal with this 7 chakras, it can take care of all the other chakras, and it can help for your mental, physical, and emotional level to be balanced.
Right. So, are
Yeah.
they placed in certain parts of our body, the chakras?
Yeah. I'll let you know about how they are placed and what are the colors and everything. So your first chakra is known. We have 7 chakras. Though the seventh chakra is known as crown chakra, which is over here at the apex,
Right.
and that is violet in color. So this chakra, if we balance, it's more for your intuitional power, it's more for your spiritual growth, for more of positivity in yourself. So it connects you to the divine force, to the cosmic energy. So one has to go ahead and try to balance this chakra, which is utmost important.
Right.
Yeah. And then it comes to the sixth chakra. Sixth chakra is the third eye chakra, which is just between the eyebrows. So this chakra is indigo in color. Now this chakra is basically for again intuition power, which is connected to your apex also, and the intuition power over here also. It is very nice for all the students who are there or the children who are there, because it helps for concentration level, to
Right.
increase the concentration. Yeah. And that's how, if anybody has got any headache or any stress or any anxiety, this chakra makes a lot of difference to be balanced. Yeah.
Got
So
it.
we need to try to balance the third eye chakra, which is there, that is sixth chakra, which I have already spoken about it. Now comes the throat chakra.
Yeah.
Throat chakra is over here. The throat
Right.
chakra is blue in color. It's blue in color, and this chakra is basically for communication growth. So
Right.
if a person is not able to communicate or not able to speak, or he's feeling a little bit shy, then you need to balance this throat chakra.
Right.
Yeah. And anybody having any thyroid issues also need to try to balance this chakra.
Exactly.
That is very much important.
Right.
Yeah. So these are the first 3 chakras. I hope everybody have understood about it.
I think so.
Yeah. So right. So 7, 6, and 5, which I've already explained. Then comes the fourth chakra, that is the heart chakra.
Right.
Now, heart chakra is green in color, and it's more for your love and affection, and also for the trust.
Right.
If a person doesn't trust, or if doesn't love, or doesn't have a compassion, then the chakras get imbalanced, and you face a lot of internal problems with your near and dear ones.
Right.
So it's better to balance this chakra. Yeah. After that, it comes the solar plexus, which is just down the heart chakra and above your navel.
Okay.
It's above your navel, and that is, yeah. and that is yellow in color.
So that's
Now,
below
this
your
chakra
ribs.
is very important because...
That's below your ribs.
Sorry?
Below your ribs.
Yeah, below your ribs, yes. But above your navel, and this is known as solar plexus.
Yes.
Now, it's a very important chakra because it plays a very vital role. It's known as house of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So, any emotions related to you, it can be anxiety, it can be stress, it can be depression, it can be, you can say, dizziness, you are feeling lonely. Lot of things which are there, which is related to emotions, is related over here in solar plexus.
I see.
And this chakra, if you don't balance, it creates further problem to your organs because it damages your physically also. So that's how a person needs to balance the chakras. It can be for mental, physical, or emotional level, but it's all are connected to each other.
Got it.
Yeah, and after solar plexus, then below your navel, it comes the Hara chakra. Hara chakra is orange in color, and it's basically for sexual benefit, and also it helps for your career growth also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And at the end, which is the first chakra, that is root chakra, that is end of the spine, base of the spine, I would say, and it's related to connected yourself with the Mother Earth. So whatever you do in your day-to-day routine, whatever you are doing it for socially and everything, it's been all connected with it, and that's how you need to balance all the seven chakras for your own beneficial, and also it helps for your mind, body, and soul. All three levels, you can say,
Right.
as
So
they are connected with each other.
yeah. So all these are connected to each other, and all of these have to be balanced, is what you're saying.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Got it. That's
So,
very informational. Yeah.
yeah. So why I would just go a little bit more on this,
Yes.
that why chakras get imbalance. So when an infant is born, is all the chakras are completely balanced because he
Right.
doesn't have any jealousy, he doesn't have any ego, he doesn't have any
Yes.
frustration, he doesn't have any anger.
Yes.
But when a person grows from infant to adult and then teenager, and that's how. So slowly, the chakra starts getting imbalanced because of all these factors,
Right.
and that ruins your mental, physical, and emotional levels. So it's very necessary to balance them at this point. Yeah.
Right. So I'm not just going to leave you to just say this, that it needs to be balanced and these are what the chakras are all about. So now you have to tell me, you are a grand Reiki master. So what is Reiki and how does it help to balance these chakras? You've always said to me that you must do Reiki to balance your chakras. So how would Reiki help to balance your chakras if that's the solution? Is that the solution?
Yes. It is one way to heal yourself through Reiki practitioner. So what's Reiki? Reiki. I would just tell you about Reiki. Reiki is a Japanese term. It's a Japanese term. So it's divided into two parts. Rei, R-E-I. Rei means universal, and K-I means life force energy.
Right.
So it's a universal life force energy. And in a layman words, I would say it's energy. It's a positive energy, is the cosmic energy. So Reiki practitioner, whoever is a Reiki practitioner, it derives this cosmic energy, the positive energy from the universe, and it supplies to you on all the chakras, which helps to your endocrine glands to be balanced.
Right.
So it's not the practitioner's energy which is going to you, it's just the cosmic energy. He is just the mediator between you and the cosmos. Yeah. So one should never ever think about it that it's the practitioner's energy which is coming to me, and I don't know what kind of person he is and how I'll be treated. Also, a trust factor is very important in this. A person has to have a trust regarding the treatment. Yes, and then it works amazingly. And hope you are quite aware of it.
Yes, yes. So there shouldn't be any form of doubt or mistrust when you're going through this. You have to surrender completely to the practitioner so that he can help you achieve the maximum out of the treatment. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes, it's absolutely, because whenever if we go to an allopathic doctor also, we trust
Yes,
the doctor,
of
and that's
course.
how we take the medicine. Yeah, and that's how we
Yes,
take the medicine, and we are sure that we are going to this doctor and he will take care of me completely.
yes,
Else, whatever medicine he gives, he only knows. We don't know what the medicine is,
yes.
but he only is aware of it. But we, because of the trust is the biggest factor, I would say. Like 80% trust and 20% the treatment works.
Works. Correct.
Yeah, right,
So
right.
in these times when we are working from home and sitting for long hours, so as you know, the lockdown happened suddenly. So even when we are working now from home, we don't have a proper chair. We don't have an office chair, most of us. So we are sitting for long hours, and there's so much of, I mean, so there's a lot of physical uncomfortable feeling with your, the posture or the way you sit or work or bend over. In addition to this, there's so much of mental, physical, and emotional strain. So, what relaxation techniques would you suggest that we try at home or use at home, which is safe? I mean, I wish I could come to the spa. I wish many of us could just come to the spa and say, "Oh yeah, Ronak and Antara Spa will sort us out," but we can't do that. So, at this point of time, could you suggest something that members and the people who are listening could try out at home?
Yeah,
Hi,
I can
Gayatri.
suggest
Thanks
some
for
of
joining
the.
us. I'm just saying hi to someone. Hi, Gayatri. Thanks for joining us. And Priyank. Yeah.
Yeah, so I do have some of the basic remedies or basic techniques what you can do it at your home. We obviously do have some of the domestic helps, or you can say a near and dear ones, which are with us. So these are the basic techniques what you can easily go ahead with it. So
Yeah.
when a person is on phone, or whenever he is on computer or something related to 4 5 hours 7 hours continuous watching television, or working, then his whole strain is on the shoulder part
Shoulder.
over
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Yeah, so these are the trigger points. They are the stress relieving points.
Yes.
So you have to just press and release, press and release. But you have to do it for minimum 5 minutes,
Right.
and it should be 3 times in a day.
So, can we
Yeah.
do it
So it
ourselves or we need to ask someone to do it for us?
see,
That would be helpful, right?
if you have a domestic help, why not? If you have your children beside you, they can also take care of it. You have to just hold it for a while and then release it, or by your own self also you can do it. It's not
Right.
that difficult.
Right.
Yeah. So that is, yeah. So it's very easy, and the technique is very easy, and it is very helpful. You can do it for a day or two, and you can see yourself that how relaxed you can be.
Right. And
Right.
some people would have a bathtub at home. Is there anything that you can recommend to relax in the bathtub? Some salts, some essential oils, some relaxation techniques.
Yeah. Right, right. So when a person, if they are having a bathtub at home, they can just put 2 spoon of salt,
Salt.
and they can add and they can add some neem leaves also,
Right.
because that is again herbal, and it can take care of your stress level also. And nowadays we do get essential oils in the market, where 2 to 3 drops of oils is much more enough to relax and unwind yourself. So you need to just soak yourself for 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that,
Right.
to relax yourself. Right. One more thing, what you can do it at sitting at your home itself. The tips of fingertips,
Yes.
you can say. They
Yes.
are the antennas. Yeah, they are the antennas of your brain.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just press and release, press and release, press and release.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually takes care of your blood circulation immediately.
Right.
If you are feeling, you can say lethargic, or you are feeling giddiness, you want to go for sleep and you don't want to work for so many hours. But if you press and release, it actually takes care of your circulation immediately. If you can do this, this is a better way. Or else you can, on any hard surface, you can just tap. You can just tap. So it will actually give you all the, you can just tap
Tap.
on
Right.
any hard surface. Yeah. So
Right.
it actually gives you all the points which are connected to your brain. Yes.
So what does salt actually
And
do? What does salt actually do?
so salt scientifically prove it absorbs your negativity,
Right.
absorbs your tiredness.
Right.
Yes. So if a person is sitting for long hours, he can just if he is not able, if he feels that going to a tub and relaxing for 20 minutes is difficult, he can just soak his legs in a warm water. Just add two spoon of salt, and it can take care of the tired muscles also for the feet.
Right.
So it will be helpful in that way also.
Great.
And I would suggest that 15 to 20 minutes of meditation is also much more essential at this point. The person have to just relax, keep your eyes closed. You can do pranayam, or you can just concentrate on your breathing, and it can take care of your stress levels. Yes.
Nice. Right. Rana, can you suggest any naturopathy therapy or treatment or tips that we can do by ourselves at home?
Yeah, naturopathy treatment right now, the best benefit what we get it is from the tulsi leaves.
Tulsi leaves.
You can, yeah, you can chew as much as you want, because
Yeah.
it has got lot of it has got a lot of antibacterial properties, which helps to make your immune system strong. And one more thing, the turmeric powder, 2 pinch of turmeric powder with little bit of salt added with a lukewarm water, you can just gulp it.
Drink.
So it will also help you for this to boost your immunity. Also, turmeric powder, it makes your blood thinner.
Right.
So it is again recommended. Yeah, it's again recommended, because if a person is sitting for long hours and having a lot of stressed work, then he feels obviously he feels giddiness, and he feels that something is wrong, and the headache starts, and there can be a migraine problem, there can be a lot of issues, but turmeric powder will actually take care of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. You've spoken to me about distant Reiki. And I think at one point you had also given me distant Reiki, because I remember after I think 25 years, I was going to do an exam.
Yes.
I was appearing for an exam for the first time, and I was very anxious about it. And you said to me, I was on leave, and you said to me, I will give you distant Reiki. And I said, yeah, do anything, but please take this anxiety away. Of course, the paper went off very well. I was not anxious at all once I started writing the paper. But tell me, how does this work? Can you explain? And can other people also do it, from their homes with a practitioner?
Yes, certainly. It's the same technique what a practitioner does to you when you are in front of him, or else you are at your own place. So there is nothing that the distance healing will not work properly, or it will not give you the result, but it will be the same benefit what you are with them or not with them.
Right.
And you are wherever you are in the universe, whichever town, whichever country, it will give you the same benefit.
Right.
Yes. Right. So a person needs to just lie down straight if he has got 15 to 20 minutes and 15 to 20 minutes. If a loose clothing is required,
Yes.
you should avoid wearing any gemstones or leather, because it cuts down the energy. And you can just concentrate on your breathing, keep your eyes closed, and relax. So the practitioner, the Reiki practitioner, will be able to grab the positive vibrations and energy from the cosmos, and will be able to supply to all your 7 chakras.
Right.
Now, in your case, now as I spoke to you about it, the anxiety level was more. So obviously the solar plexus was imbalanced.
Right.
And that's what we need to balance it.
Right.
So once it is balanced, you are able to do your work whatever you would like to, and it obviously any other problems also has been taken care of. If a person is having any depression, having any migraine problem, having any stomach pain, or any anxiety issues or any other problems also can be taken care easily. Uh, Again, in distance healing, a person photograph is needed
Right.
if possible. Secondly, the address is needed
Mm-hmm.
and the name is needed of the person. So the energy goes directly to that person wherever the address has been marked.
Wow, amazing, isn't it? It's really very, very good. Amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
Until you don't, and until
Yeah, go on.
and until you don't experience, yeah, until you don't experience, you'll not get to
You
know.
will not know it exactly. I mean, there's something about experiencing it and then seeing the outcome and the benefits of it, and then you know that it is working on you and working on the things that you need to sort out. Yeah. So, Ranak, there is so much of negative talks and negative energy going around these days, about the whole doom and gloom that's around us. In your opinion, how can we keep ourselves positive? Keeping in mind
There are a lot of
all the chakras and how we need to keep negativity out. It's hard, isn't it, at this time to keep
it's
yourself
very
away
hard
from
because
negative?
nowadays, yeah, because nowadays you wake up and you see your mobile, lot of news which are
Yes,
flushing, and lot of negativity which is coming through. Lot of your friends and your neighbors and everybody is speaking the same
thing.
line that there are a lot of issues, lot of problems. What is going to happen tomorrow? What is not going to happen tomorrow? So it's like a thing that it is now a day-to-day routine which is there, but it's actually creating problem our own self because
Yes.
our thoughts are getting negative, our thoughts are getting hampered with it, and
Hmm.
we are not getting to open up with new things.
Hmm.
So I would suggest a person, if having ample of time, can just go with some, you can say, uh, uh, a person can go with creativity, any kind of creativity he can go with it, or any talks which are there, can go with any spiritual talks. You can go with any just 1 second. So any spiritual talks a person can handle it, can listen to it, or any professional person who is speaking with can listen the talk. Also, I would suggest to read some humor books also. So it will be grateful. Secondly, this time is not good, I would say, but there are a lot of comedy shows which used to be there, and now you can get it very easily in Netflix and Amazon. So I would suggest that any comedy soaps or stand-up comedies is recommended at this time to laugh and to cheer up, because
So you're
laughter is the
saying
best
this,
medicine.
yeah. So you're saying this because there is something called laughter therapy. And what does laughter therapy do to our body? Yeah. What does it
So
do? How does it work
yeah.
in inside?
So laughter therapy, actually, when you laugh, your facial circulation increases. Your
Hmm.
brain also develops more with circulation, and your lungs are also been taken care into it.
Right.
So, so if you are in Mumbai and if you go to Juhu Beach, which is very close to us, uh, morning 6 o'clock, there are more than 50 to 100 people who just do laughter therapy. They just
Hmm.
laugh without having any jokes or apart or anything. They just laugh to
Hmm.
make themselves more fresh. And obviously, morning is the best time where you get good energies, good vibrations from the cosmos, and it helps you a lot actually.
Yes. Yes, so there
So
is
laughter
obviously
therapy,
a scientific reason, and there is some kind of an effect, scientific effect on your body when you
right?
laugh and your lungs open up and
Yeah,
you're happy
it's
about it.
scientifically proved. It's scientifically proved. Yes, yes, yes. And that's why once a person need to laugh in a day so that his life increases. That's what everybody says. You know that.
Yes, true. So one last question before we go on to asking people if they have any questions. So how do you keep yourself positive and smiling all the time? And I've seen that you do not allow any stress to affect you. How do you do that?
So basically, yeah, reading books is one of the things where I keep myself busy. But a lot of meditation, which is required. Uh, and to get positive vibrations. Once you are positive, you can make others positive,
Yes.
and that's how you make your whole family involved in the same. So
Yeah.
I have started the same technique with my daughter itself. So she's incorporating the same way of dealing on day to day, practicing on day to day regarding meditation, regarding you can say pranayam, going ahead and learning Reiki also from my side. So it's like helping each other and to be with positive people always. So
Yes.
you have to be with positive people
Positive
always
people.
and remove all the negative thoughts. Yes, and to remove negative thoughts from your mind.
Good. Thank you. So,
Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, and the audience, if you have any questions now, you can start typing them in or writing them in, and I'll pick them up for Ronak to answer. I did see a question there where somebody asked, "Does Reiki help for depression?"
Yes, certainly it helps for depression.
Yeah. How
And you
does
can go with the crystals healing also. So
right?
a person who is having any kind of depression, their crown chakra, third eye chakra is imbalance, which we would like to, which we can balance it. And within 3 to 5 settings also, you can see the result around.
Right. Okay. So you recommend it.
Yes, yes, very much.
Okay.
As it all, it's more concerned with your mental and emotional.
Yes.
Physical is a third part, but mental and emotional can be taken care very easily with this technique.
Yes. I saw somebody asking a question. How do you balance your violet chakra? That's top of the head, right?
Yes, top of that. So that's what I'm saying. The meditation is the best part. You need to just meditate and concentrate on all the chakras and put affirmations towards it. That my crown chakra is completely balanced. I am completely positive towards it. I'm having a lot of spiritual growth. I have got a lot of positivity under me. So you have affirmations which you need to speak about it and you need to balance it.
You need to. Okay. Reena is asking, how do you know that your chakras are not aligned? What are the signs and the symptoms?
So that Reiki practitioner will be able to know very well, because by intuitions, when a person is giving Reiki and when a person who is taking Reiki, a person goes into a alpha level. That's a 0 degree level where he is not awake also and he's not in a sleeping position also. So at that time, the chakra.
Sorry, Ronak, your image is frozen a bit. I can't hear you, Ronak. Sorry, Ronak, I didn't get you. Your screen went frozen.
Okay, so when a person is lying down and a practitioner is giving Reiki, right?
Yeah.
So a person goes into a alpha level. A person goes into a alpha level where he's not awake also and he's not in a sleeping position also.
Right.
Where the chakras, where the energy is where the energy has been taken care from the cosmos and has been supplied to all the chakras. During this time, the practitioner gets to know which chakras are getting imbalanced.
Got it. Sudhir Pai is asking, is Reiki good for skin problems? Does skin problems come under Reiki healing?
No, I would not suggest that. It's better a person can go with some dermatologist and can take care of it.
Yeah. Ruchita is asking, how can Reiki help in extreme tiredness in the body? Like someone feels like sleeping most of the time. Why is that person feeling like sleepy all the time? So is it because of the tiredness, and is there a Reiki help
Yes,
for
so
that?
a person is feeling tiredness for a long time because when a person is sleeping at night, the subconscious mind is working too fast
Still
and
working.
it's creating problem. Yeah. So whenever he gets up or he or she gets up, he feels very dizziness, he feels tired because at night he is physically sleeping, but the subconscious is not able to make him sleep. And it's
Right.
creating a lot of issues internally. And that's why
Right.
the problem happens. Yeah. So a person need to have a sound sleep. He can have a. We do have Reiki music also, which we get it from any app, and
Right.
that can be played basically. Or else any soothing music will be much more better. You can sleep during sleeping time. You can just on the music and you can sleep, so that the sound sleep is there, and then next day you will be more fresh.
Right. How does one release your stress, everyday stress? So, are you saying that whether you're feeling good or not very good, you should do Reiki to find out if your chakras are balanced? And how
Right.
do you manage or release your stress?
Yeah.
Anything to be practiced for that in particular?
You can tell your Reiki practitioner, he will be able to guide you regarding it, because there are 7 chakras, and which chakras are in balance, that he will be able to get through it. And then only the treatment can be taken care. Because what you are thinking can be, the root cause can be different. So we have
Right.
to actually know the root cause of it. And then only to tackle the problem. Yeah.
True. One last question before we end. So I'll just wait for someone to ask one last question. And if we have no questions, then yeah. Yeah. So, Ronak, thank you very much. You are
Always well.
such an encyclopedia of knowledge on wellness and keeping oneself emotionally and physically and mentally fit. And I think we need to get you to talk to us more often, to have more sessions with us, so that we are also aware about how to keep ourselves fit mentally, physically, and emotionally. Aren't we all fortunate to have you at the club and part of our team and part of Antara? So
Thank you.
we can't wait to talk to you more about this. Thank you very much. I think I'm getting a lot of
Thank you,
feedback
Sarita.
saying wonderful session, very nice, very informative. Thank you very much, Ronak, for spending this
Thanks a
time,
lot.
and wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye bye.
Sarina. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.